honestly, any day you don't get 13-0'd is already a better day.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Astralis can kick off this series with a far more competitive first map. Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Tourette's.
Don't test me. That flash interrupted it. Nice timing there. Those T's wanted to go for the elbow swing. They ate that flashbang bad. There's another one primed and ready.
It's kind of great that we got Ancient. That's a super solid map for Astralis to have a chance. Not that Spirit will be easy. They won't.
Shiro's Berettas looking to get into this. It's a whole pack of players sat outside B. But this utility, I think, you know, every step they take out middle or into cave, met by a piece of defensive util, holds them back for a little while. Now we were talking about Device on a smoke and a flash, and still Chopper, who held on to that second flashbang, got it if he wants to interrupt something over here on B, where the hit inevitably looks to come through. And I love this setup, right? Shiro in the corner with Berettas, then the jiggle off Magisk, and the flash to go with it. Should set him up for a cave kill. Nothing just yet. Good tap at a Chopper as he finds first blood in the series. And Shiro had gone unnoticed. He's got to fight his way out of here as the flank coming around on the other side of cave.
Ew.
Shiro survives the peak from sight. Unbelievable. The fact that player is able to fall back into the sight means Donk must have missed shots too, because he had the peeker in his crosshair. 15 seconds. Finally, this plant is supposed to go down, but he fakes it once. Twice.
Yeah, and Zontix, you know, he plays patiently. Stown gets... now it's a 1v1. If Zontix wants to take a fight, he knows it must be a tap. There's a one bullet.
Charges down the planter as he gets around the corner. Stown just keeps going. Back and forth. Zontix, go. Can he tap two? No. Swaps to the Glock. Oh, this is just ridiculous.
What the hell is that?
But Zontix will put it over the line.
Oh, man. Only Zontix and only Stown, I think, could have created that 1v1. Bring around the Rosie. And that was their folly. Now, the attack from Astralis there was kind of alarming because they actually had many chances to win, many chances to scale, and looked like they got so staggered under almost no pressure.
Right.
Spirit had a good amount of players there, but there wasn't anything special that was stopping Astralis from getting across the site. They should have continued to take fights, put pressure. Shiro should have never been able to flip around and kill a guy in cave while his teammate flanking from A already walked up to it. They took way too long to make that happen.
Fire here. Magisk has to give it up. Okay. Guaranteed plant. No contest. No deep lane peek because Shiro's Molotov's only now just burn out. There's his access to the site. Now they're going to go pushing in. Deagle in the front. Oh my god, just meant to set him up. But instead, Jabby knocks him down. A double off the Deagle. Immediate M4 upgrade. Stairs AK still in the back line, has gone unnoticed, and it's two MP9s that have to push out from cave. They're taking damage as they try it. Jabby's going to add a third to the tally. He has done this all on his own.
Oh, okay, shout out to that Deagle, man. That was a really great couple of kills from Jabby on the perfect timing. First one's honest, obviously, it's 50-50. Someone's coming to peek him. He knows he's got perfect crosshair placement. The second one's a total trap. We got 3 Astralis players who end low, but they win the round. Spirit give up a little bit too. Just lean into that.
We were talking about it yesterday, how somebody like Stair could get weaponized well by Cadian moving forward. We know what the core of Cadian, Stown, and Jabby can very well do. Device and Stair just has a nice ring to it. See if Astralis end up falling victim to the same thing that they just threw forward. Single M4, and it's Zontix to hang on to that. Now, of course, solo A player, very regularly solo A player. We saw that thrown under question yesterday when it came to Anubis, but we saw 3 CT sides from Zontix yesterday that all look solid. Struggle of the T side was really the talking point that we walked away from that loss with. Luckily for him, he gets to kick off this endeavor tonight on the defense.
What's
3
that?
kills across 3 T sides, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. But not only that, he was the highest rated player on CT side for Spirit.
The duality of man.
Yeah.
They've taken an awkward amount of time.
I don't like these slow. I was going to say, I don't like these slow defaults from Astralis already, just stylistically, but it's not like they're not in a good position still, and they still have time to plan. So Spirit will run away with it. I just don't want to see it, that's all. It's not even that it's bad. I want to see them be heroic again. I really do. That's what I want.
It could have gone worse had Chopper not been exposed to the cave peak.
Also, you talked about it with Stair, that like he hasn't played under that kind of leadership before, but it feels like he should be able to drive
work,
under
right?
it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I meant when
He's
I
a
said
very
it's got a ring to
explosive
it.
player. Yeah. Right.
You know, if I said heroic stare, you're like, yeah, that could have made sense.
Definitely. What about ASTRALIS Shush, though?
Ooh. Oh, yeah. What about Mad Lions Bubsky?
Yo, good times.
For sure, to survive the nuke challenge?
Yeah, so I've survived the nuke challenge. But, yeah, Dunk doesn't always start 10-0 these days.
And we never got to kind of throw him under the bus with the highlights, but back in the pistol, I swear, as he's coming up short on E, he would have had someone to shoot in the back. And that player is able to get away from him, dive, just jiving around, dive back into the plant zone. No device. Losing to Zontix with just the Desert Eagle, a couple little jiggles on the donut fight, and what do you know, 5v4 here for Spirit.
This will be a nice test for Spirit because ASTRALIS have been playing a lot of slow rounds, and this is one where if you play too slowly in the eco, they'll pay for it.
Donk, of course, with that solo M4 instead of Zontix. Magix finds a pistol kill. Now we've got 3 players all isolated inside of the
so good.
They're trying to just jump out haphazardly. Crazy move from Jabby. He's going to get punched down by Donk and Magix. The pistols swarm all around Stair. He's trying to dig him out. 2 kills deep in the 1v4, an attempt to save ASTRALIS. Many have tried. Does he expect Zontix now?
Man, he doesn't.
No, blindsided by the ramp flank, and so pistols prevail.
Yeah, they do big time. Oh, man, that was definitely a breakdown in communication, right? Because Magix got his kill in the corner of the site, and there was no one else. I guess he wasn't paying attention to the kill feed. Whoever came out and...
Cheeky guy, that Magix.
Yeah. They also had a rough game versus Liquid.
True, yeah.
He had a couple of good moments, like on Anubis where he was opping, actually.
Yeah, but then also some costly.
Overall, yeah.
Donk looking to get unleashed, but he just lost his support in middle. But he's not really in a good spot to get away, so maybe just fight fire with fire and go deep. Chopper comes in to help him. And as he smokes off elbow, he has managed to find his road away.
Yeah, but I think he actually doesn't want to. He's doing something a little bit more brave right now and not sticking around with the lack of support. This allows HEREl to speed up into mid, which is huge because ASTRALIS are going to assume he's leaving. So him staying up here is a good sign of confidence, and obviously it's necessary because they're down to just 3 players. But look at where the site hit's going, and look where the majority of CTs are.
That was a chance to add another to equalize things at 3. They're still cautious about elbow, when in reality, everybody outside this B site, and the more bodies Donk sees, the more nervous Magix gets. He lines up 2 and gets away. Wow. Pulls one off, repositions, gets away just in case they were to chase in behind him, and now suddenly he could re-secure a lane as we get this double rotation from the other Spirit players. Donk is even trying to push through smoke. No way.
Wait, they just leave him?
No way. He gets into this pocket. No one's going to see this coming. Oh, but he misses. He misses his chance to strike down Stown. Magix picks it back up, but doesn't know about the second, does he? Oh, but he can't win the duel. And so HEREl's going to have to come through with 2 or go to save the op.
Wow. That was, I mean, Donk didn't realize someone was that close, but at the end of the day, just doesn't get the kill, the one that could have made the difference. Magix does the most that he can. Donk's earlier play positionally was really good. He did call out that they weren't going to fight him in mid, even though he was totally alone. Roll is, that's on the resume. I'm tricky.
And a treat. 5 and 4 out of the gate. Top fragging for Spirit. Stair sensing an opening out middle. He's not wrong about this. Ooh, but that flash makes things a little awkward. Device takes the helm. Now is that off postures? Just hoping somebody oversteps. Zontix. Molly, does it spread? I think he's fine. He can hang on to that, but it definitely allows Stair to get up into Red Room. He's been relegated into the corner, but again, that's one of those spots where, like, would you really blame Stair for assuming that it didn't go all the way in? He hears Chopper. Oh, you should have seen the shadow.
Yeah. That was insane. Elongated shadow.
Yep. A1S barrel.
Goes one way. I mean, Stair's not peeking this, though. Zontix is holding.
God.
Stair needs timing peak, man. He
Sees the shadows again, so he knows.
Yeah.
Oh! And he almost lines that up, but Chopper gets back into the CT spawn. Oof, making the most of a sketchy spot.
Yabby, who's really close, nose of the smoke. As it's coming up.
They peel away Red Room. They sense an opening on this A-hit. Chopper tries to throw himself back into the site with that M4. Grabbed off Zontix's corpse. Oh, but a main fight lost by Donk. 2 and 5. Chopper can't maintain with more than just the one. And with that smoke on the CT cross and the death over on the other side of the site, Shiro's feeling a little desperate. At best for him, it's a 1v3 on site. And he...
Aggressive lurks is the heroic style. Like, that's what really works for them and has in the past.
Who's talking this one out if Chopper is drinking water?
Stress break. So watch it, we stand here and they burn thousands of dollars of utility. I'm a genius.
Okay, we got to get out of this spawn, though. That sound is driving me crazy. We got to get out of here. Thank you. Butterfly knives are the TikTok of Counter-Strike. Bomb's going to take its sweet time. And it's in. All right, Bet, how many kills for the CTs?
0.
Well, you're right.
I'm right, baby. Okay, yeah.
To see this 5.
I mean, Cadian system takes down. We saw that with Yabby.
Very true.
They did not start off well. Ended well, sort of. Land win, at least.
Ended.
Ended.
Definitely, it ended.
Well, actually didn't.
Restarted. Magic's hanging on for dear life here. He's been doing a good job of defending this B site, always getting some impact. That much has been regular for Spirit in the struggling 7 rounds we've seen so far.
What the?
Gave it that extra bit of gusto.
I mean, this would be a hard position to read. If you're Astralis, unless they just come out and get the info right there. Stare, 1 for 1, and Shiro will smoke himself out. Hey, got to assume the A-split's going to come in now. But it seems like Spirit are also thinking about that. Zontix will get some support as he hears the footsteps in A main.
Goes for a half-ass mid-clear, comes back. Oh, loses the duel straight up. Nice kill from Stown. Takes the head off.
That's
Allows
key.
for Device to post up. Shadow advantage, looking for his first kill. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Turn of events.
That first kill could be very useful now.
Yep. Shiro finding the smoke spam. Draws a half-health Stown back into the bomb site. Op shot does indeed connect. And that's going to take the life out of Shiro as he just looks to limp away.
This one, actually, I think if Magix didn't go into Temple, he had a flash for Zontix to peek off of Donut. And Zontix has a great position, even though it's 1v3, with a little bit of support if he fights off the signpost a bit more aggressively. But Stown won
They arrived in faraway lands, bro. They became the farmers.
I think they hired some farmers, actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You're going to start a class war.
Welcome to school.
Eat the rich. Am I right, guys? Solo AK here for Shiro. We're going to see it again. 3rd time in this half. We've had a solo rifle play coming out from Spirit. Worked once. But very fast tempo from Stare yet again out through Red Room. This time there wasn't that smoke to cover the approach. He just felt the open space. Presumably because of this lack of utility, he is confident enough to just push on in. Get on yonder gonder. Device. He loves this shadow advantage. Just free pickings every single time. Little Mac 10 feed towards lane 2 for Cadian. And it's good. It's
A whole, year and a half of meta of IGLs just sneaking into window every single round. Then we had, Yakinder walking up B ramp by himself every round. Then we have the A-lurks that are very possible. Fits quite well into the Astralis members that we see. They need to add train back right now.
Yes, 100%.
Imagine how
They put it in the trailer.
amazing that would be.
It was in the trailer.
Yeah.
Usually
drop it right before Shanghai. Just
right after.
nope, right before.
No. One more set of Dust 2 major souvenir packs.
Okay.
And the Chinese fans love Dust 2. So, you know what? It's their major. A lot of lane control here for Spirit, but not a single grenade across the team. So, guns up, ready to go. Throw bullets. Oh, it gets a bit away from him, but Donk's here to help out. Comes out of the smoke, emerging with the trade frag. Another pretty quick rebound call from Astralis, though, just deviating towards A. And because Chopper's taking this passive play, he doesn't see the approach, doesn't notice the shadows. Here's the grenades, that's for damn sure. But he's not going to be able to do anything about it.
Oh, he's screwed.
Oh, no!
It's a big molly.
Yeah,
inside one.
All the way down. Zontic's catching the kill towards Donut. Op barrel ready for HEREl. At some point, surely, device goes down because of this. Yeah, sitting duck. And we go 2v1. Down half health, 10 seconds. Bomb in hand. Taps it again, gets gunned down, hits the headshot to Donk. And this time, oh, he's going to stick it. Can he get around the box?
But he got off it.
And he tries to chase him down, but no. Just outplayed. HEREl scares it. That just ends up looking goofy.
That was crazy. Never seen I Buy a Power Hollows up that close.
Oh, God. Good flash. Yep. Nice assist there to get Donk down. 3 and 10 at the moment, folks.
No, he hasn't had a great half, that's for sure. Ooh. Also, he was on fire yesterday.
Try to challenge through that. Not going to happen, HEREl. You're a little too late to the party.
Wow.
Stare just dancing.
Class act.
Through the CT spawn. He gets himself into the back line of the B site. Poor Magix, who's done well throughout the half, is compromised. Tries to go forward to make it happen, but Stare is becoming a real nuisance throughout this game. 4 kills. Everything you've seen in this round by way of Stare.
And everything that he's done has been a symptom of his mid-lurks. They've worked out so well. He's found different timings for them. It looks like he has enough free reign to time them how he'd like to, and he's doing an excellent job with the space. And there are definitely rounds where I'm like, wow, this guy's unique. This guy has something to offer. He stands out. It's good to see him playing well.
In a way, it's almost kind of like, again, it's a tough comparison right now because Ema is touching a whole new high, but if Stare ends up just needing that much time to kind of integrate into a...
Dude, that's Donk's half. 3 and 11.
Ooh. That's not inspiring.
And CT Ancient, it's not like it's, this is a half he should be farming on. Oh, clean one for Cadian.
There's the return from Zontix. Working with the SMG, trying his absolute damnedest as his other teammates went down, but again, just Stare so omnipresent through top middle. And earlier on in the half, it was a little bit slower, but he's found his groove, and the confidence that came with it has looked 16-6 across 2024. So no chumps, that's for damn sure. Regularly losing to the Mongols, and G2, though, could have taken a dent out of him, and now suddenly cue up the Astralis upset, perhaps. We'll see what this T-side has in store.
Yeah, this would be a pretty bad marker for Spirits in terms of, future potential. I think if they especially exited on a game like this, it wouldn't leave with much confidence. It's not to say Astralis didn't play well, because they were great. But we're talking about Spirit, who haven't made a roster move. They're well established. They know how good they can be. They have a map they want to play on. They're a heavy favorite.
Chabby locks into the corner.
Oh, come on now.
I mean, apologize.
One opper to another knows exactly where he'd be.
Like, HEREl's a pretty nice guy, from what I've gathered.
Device said, I'm nicest, son.
Ooh, tough pill to swallow ahead of the hit. But it doesn't look like Spirit have ideas of going anywhere else. It will not deter them from the A commit. And at the moment, the rest of Astralis is kind of playing a little bit in the dark.
Let's kind of see if... Oh, man, it was the bomb spotting.
Yep.
That's a mistake.
Yep. That's just confirmation. Cadian's just going to keep this locked in. In fact, they're even pulling Stown back slightly from Red Room. Cadian taps into Donk. That's 2 easy frags. Donk 3 and 12. Jabby's in the corner as Chopper starts some sort of response, and it's just the sheer numbers that's going to catch them off guard here. All is looking good for the Danes. A 1v3 for Zontix, and he does catch 1-2, tapping for the third. It's 11 health here for Stown. I mean, this could be a flubbed moment.
But you know what? Good players are also lucky.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, luck is a skill. I've played Fallout.
It's all probability based. If you don't try, you never get lucky.
I just can't believe Donk is 3 and 12.
Yeah.
That's a difficult...
And it's again, like a great position on a map that they want to play. It's obviously Astralis' pick, but Yeah, not a great half.
They get out into the bomb site. Cadian calling emphatically for them to rotate over, and full donut control for the SMGs will certainly help hold them back as this solo AK on Donk.
It's full faith in him. He's got that solo AK.
Looking for anything to tear out.
Man, they got 2 good spots, seriously.
How do they progress from here? They're now out of utility
I don't think they know
officially.
here, actually.
Have not spotted him. Now they know. He's going to keep his head down. Goes in for a second. Donk will indeed get into the kill feed. AK's been found out, but no dice. Nobody else finds success. And Magix is nowhere to be found. So that is Astralis to 11. There are no B players, brother.
Man, you can see the confidence is not exactly there. I mean, Donk could have swung a little bit more in a couple of spots and taken some fights where Astralis had no idea where he was. And I kind of want to say they watched every demo and absorbed his playstyle. And all of that obviously makes it harder to replicate what you've been doing, especially if it is confidence-based. But it's a lot like what Yakinder did. Donk's just done it in a more high-stakes environments or tournament wins.
Here comes Jabby. Oh, between the smokes. Simultaneous kill alongside Cadian. I mean, Astralis are not going to let Spirit back into the game. That is not what this looks like at all. Confidence, it's definitely in the server, but it's on the other side from Spirit. Shiro swarmed by Stown and Zontix. It's another clutch attempt to come forward from Spirit. I mean, let's wrap this up and head to Dust 2, because Astralis are not going to let them back in. And look at Donk in the camera here. Look at Donk and Zontix's camera.
Yeah.
Face in hands.
Oh, man. That's pretty bad. If 4 and 14 might not get a chance to recover the scoreline at all. It's hard to even believe that. The match is still recoverable, obviously, but something's wrong. And when I say something, I mean no one on Spirit has 10 kills or more. Yeah, he's stewing in it right now. It's tough. Such a young player, so much attention, and so much promise, obviously, and so many great results already.
Such an incredible seal in the morning, and that's the person you're supposed to be. You're expected to be by thousands.
Yeah.
And need to be for this core of 5 players. Little mistake here at the tail end of things. 9 map points for the Danes.
But there is a difference between Donk and some of the false prophets in the past. We've already got him winning one of the biggest tournaments possible as the MVP and putting up numbers no one's ever done in history. That'll never be taken away from him. So I think if he's really got that championship mentality, then it's basically about showing it now. I mean, we're on land here versus in a game he should win. And being great is about being able to bounce back in positions like this as well.
I've seen all the other greats have bad maps too. Just a scary thought that once Astralis have Ancient in their back pocket, it's one map between Spirit and bombing out of the fall finals. The most winning team of the first half of 2024, picking up 2 major lands when nobody else could get that stringing together. Going to the player break on a hell of a high. Down, look at the lock-in temple. Yeah, no exit allowed.
Wow.
You're not even getting close to that bomb site. Now the bomb dropped forward. Device trying to hang on to the doorway. Actually gets clipped out by Chopper, so there's something here to stand on. Man advantage now gone. Fast flank coming through. Jabby, however, looking to lock this in. It's a Shiro clutch, but it's not in the cards. A hell of a first map in contrast.
Salamat sa inyong panonood. Kung nagustuhan mo, i-like mo lamang ang ating video at mag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel. Hit mo na din ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos.